Hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's true, my name is Norf, and this week we're talking about 4 things you need to do when you are presenting in person versus 4 things you shouldn't really be doing when you're presenting in person. So, as is customary, strap yourselves in and let's get started. Delivering effective, impactful presentations are a skill to be honed, and they're not to be kept in a wardrobe or a closet. See, even my language is international. They're also not to be kept under the stairs. What? But in fact, I've found myself this week presenting for the very first time in 2 years to an auditorium full of people. And you know what? It was amazing. Given that we're all now transitioning from delivering our presentations virtually to now in person, there are 4 things that we need to make sure that we don't do in person that we probably used to do when delivering virtually. So here are my 4 things not to do when you're delivering your presentation in person. First and foremost, don't underestimate the power of actually getting dressed. When delivering virtually and our cameras are off, we can wear whatever we like. Of course, no one's gonna see it. Maybe we're in our pajamas, maybe we do actually choose to get dressed. But one thing that I do need to point out is when you're planning to deliver in person, you've got to make sure that you're appropriately dressed. You're not just doing other people a favor, you're also doing yourself a favor. So, first thing out of the gate, don't underestimate the power of getting dressed. The second of our 4 points, what not to do when delivering your presentation in person, is that it's not okay to take a glass of red with you on stage just before you're about to present. What? It really is blackcurrant juice. It even tastes like it. Honest.
Things that make you go,
Some of us may have done it when we're delivering our presentation virtually. That's obviously because you can't see what's going on behind the camera. But when you're physically in person on stage, everyone can see what's going on in front of and behind the camera. In fact, you can't quite see what's just out of shot. And no, it is not an adult beverage. It is, in fact, just a humble glass of still water. Refreshing. Point number 3 for me was to ensure that I'd ironed my shirt. I'll tell you a story. Many years ago, I used to work for a technology company based in Finland, and one of my colleagues came into the office. It was quite early that he came in, and he came in relatively bleary-eyed. This was before he had any coffee. Turned out that he did actually iron his shirt in the morning, but he neglected to iron the right sleeve of his shirt. And it was also one of those shirts that really did show the creases. So be sure to iron your shirt. We never get that second opportunity to make a first impression. You can, of course, wear a jacket over the top, but if you're going to do that, do ensure that you've at least ironed the front of your shirt, the cuffs, and the collar. The 4th and final thing that we need to make sure that we don't do as we're transitioning from our virtual presentations to in-person is to remove our headsets. Good morning, good afternoon, welcome along to my presentation. It's true, my name is Norf. What? Why are you all smiling at me? Oh, I've got it. Sorry, I've spent far too much time at home. They do look a little bit silly when you're presenting in person. So be sure that you remove your headset. Of course, those things I do mention in jest. Yes, I am joking. But as we transition from the virtual world of delivering our presentations now to in-person, there are some things that we do need to recall and blow the dust off as we get back into preparing to deliver our presentations in person. The first of our things that we need to do is simply to tell a story. We all love a great story. It doesn't matter what you're presenting, make sure that you can pull a story together with the content that you're going to deliver in person.
From the dawn of time, stories have been told. People have been regaled. Stories have been passed down from generation to generation. Be sure, when you're presenting, to tell a story.
Sorry about that, I did kick into voiceover man mode. But the point is to tell a story when you're delivering your content. The second key thing to remember is when you're delivering in person is to inject some energy and passion and enthusiasm about the content that you're going to bring to life. For me, I have seen so many presentations where someone has stood up on stage and then said, "I'm really excited to be here. Thank you so much for the honor of being invited to this session. I'd like to talk to you now about an exciting new thing." Oh, really? But at least show me that you're passionate about the story that you're going to bring to life, that the content you're going to bring to life. Add some energy, passion, and enthusiasm. Please do not be deadpan. It is absolutely critical to inject some energy and passion into the content that you're looking to bring to life. So, point number 2, bring the passion. Point number 3 is specifically to have a clear beginning, middle, and an end. And the end should also have a CTA. And yes, you know me, it's a 3-letter abbreviation. A call to action. What is it people are going to walk away with, or what is it you want people to do once they finish listening to your content? Fourth and finally, I want you to stand and deliver. No, I am not a highwayman, I'm not here to rob you, but what I do want you to do is, wherever you can, stand up to deliver your presentation, if that's possible. You'll find that singers, assuming they're not playing an instrument, they tend to stand up and sing. Why? Because physiologically they need to stand up to open up their diaphragm, and that means that they're able to get maximum amount of air out through their larynx in order to really hit the notes that they need to. Exactly the same principle applies when you're delivering your presentation. It can be done sitting down, of course, but you'll get a much better impact and a much better result if you physically stand and deliver. And as a bonus tip this week, if you've got space to move around either on stage or the area that you're delivering your presentation, walk with purpose. Maybe take 2 or 3 steps to the left, stop, finish delivering your point, then maybe take 5 or 6 steps across to the right, stop, finish your point, and then take 3 or 4 steps to move back into the middle where you originally started, and then continue your delivery from there. Pacing around and moving around like a crazy thing will often get people quite dizzy. So if you are going to move around the stage, be sure that you walk with purpose. And that's it for this week. We looked at 4 things not to do as you're transitioning from the virtual world of presenting into the physical world of presenting. We looked at making sure that you're appropriately dressed. Also not taking adult beverages onto stage. That really is not okay. Making sure that you've ironed your shirt, particularly for us gentlemen. And if you are going to wear a shirt or a blouse, make sure it's correctly ironed. And then the 4th thing we looked at was to remove our headphones. Of course, I say all of those 4 elements in jest, but we looked at 4 critical points that we do need to make sure that we've got absolutely nailed when we're delivering our presentation in person. And these are to tell a story. These are also to inject some passion and energy and enthusiasm into our content delivery. We then looked at making sure that your content's broken down into a clear beginning, middle, and an end with a call to action at the end. And then finally, we looked at standing and delivering your message. Of course, if you're able to. And that's it for this week. Let me know when your next in-person delivery is. For me, mine is going to be in about a week's time from delivering this video, but do drop a comment and let me know when yours is going to be. And that's it for this week. Thank you for choosing to spend your time here. As you may know, I'm a big fan of the number 3. So if you would, please do 3 things for me. If you like the content, please do give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on when I upload brand new content to the channel. Again, thank you for choosing to spend your time here. I hope that you smash your next delivery clear out of the park and into next week, and I will see you next time.